It's tempting to measure love by what comes back to us and to believe it only counts if it's returned in equal measure, or if the relationship lasts, or if you benefit from it. But that's not what love really is. Love isn't a contract, it's a gift. The Stoics, the Stoic philosophers, would tell you you can't control another person's heart, only your own. Buddhist philosophy would go even further. Give without clinging, care without tying your worth to the outcome. Because when you attach your love to a specific result, you turn it into a bargain, not a gift. And yes, that means that maybe your love will fall into places where it can't grow. Sometimes it means the people you give it to won't give it back. But that doesn't make it wasted. And the thing about giving freely is you can never truly lose what you give, because you've already lived it and it's already shaped you. Even if the person walks away, even if the love isn't reciprocated, even if you don't get what you expected in return, the love you offered still existed. Any amount of love you give out into the world, it will always find its way back to you. Yeah, it might be in a different form, from a different person, a different hobby, whatever. But it will always come back to you in some way, shape, or form. You can almost think of it this way. Think of a tree. It doesn't stop giving shade just because someone stood in it for only a minute. It doesn't keep a kind of score of who deserved it more. It just gives because that's what it is. And if love is who you are, you won't stop giving it out into the world just because someone hasn't reciprocated it. When you give love, real, honest, unconditional love, you are living in alignment with who you want to be. And that alignment still is yours to keep, even long after the moment has passed. This doesn't mean that you have to tolerate harm, because boundaries are love too. The way you treat yourself and let people treat you says a lot about you. But when you do choose to give knowing that nothing given with sincerity is ever wasted. It lives on. In you, in them, even if you might not ever see it. Love is a part of you. It's the way you move through the world. And when you choose to give it genuinely and freely, you're not just giving to someone else. You're also shaping who you are. And you're practicing the kind of human you want to be. So it's easy to think, oh, well, that was pointless. It was pointless of me giving them so much love. Like the time and the energy you gave was somehow a quote unquote bad investment because it didn't work out. But love isn't a transaction. It's not something you only give if you're 100% guaranteed you'll get it back in the same shape or size. Withholding love out of fear of it not mattering or it not being worth it only makes you smaller. It convinces you that the only love worth giving, worth pouring out, is the kind that gets applauded or reciprocated. But if you think about all the times you've received or experienced some of the most important love, it probably came from people who expected nothing in return. A friend who checked in on you when you were quiet, a stranger who offered their seat to someone else in the subway, a person who feeds stray animals, even though they know they won't get anything back. They didn't stop to ask themselves, oh, I wonder if this will be wasted. They just gave. And that's why it stayed with you. That's why it had such an impact. So the next time you start questioning if it's worth it, remember that love is never wasted. It always lands somewhere, either in the person you gave it to or in the ways it changes you. And sometimes it even spreads to people you've never even met. Even if you never hear a thank you, the love you gave was real. It was poured out into the world, into the universe, and it shaped you. And in the end, there's no such thing as wasted love. Only love that taught you, strengthened you, and reminded you of the kind of person you want to be.